Hey everybody, it's your boy KDP King Brawler coming at you with another video. And today we're on Twitch and my favorite PC builders. I didn't know they had a Twitch, or I didn't know they had a Twitch period. But I was watching one of my favorite Twitch streamer, which is Rogue, and I seen that he's building his PC, and I've been watching these guys for so long. I learned so much building PC from these guys, and I just want to say, like, I just want you guys to just go look these guys up. If you guys need a great PC, if you're a gamer, you're looking for a good PC, you're not trying to get scammed by anybody, these are the guys to go. They got a sense of humor, they got great deals. They do custom builds. As you can see, they're doing rogue uh Apex builds. So let me just stop all the talking and you guys could just look and just get what I'm talking about with these guys' sense of humor. So let's get to it.
Engraved cutting board made of dark teak. This is maple, I think, or oak, or bamboo. I don't remember. Anyways, this awesome board is the wrong color. Rogue wants a darker one, so we will make him a custom one. It's gonna be super cool.
We'll figure it out.
Cool. Shaggy 2.0. You're on the case, Shaggy. Thank you very much. Remember, chat, 5+ gifted immortalizes you on Rogue's case forever and ever and ever. And then every day, Rogue will call you up and send you a personalized message. And on your birthday.
You see what I'm talking about, guys? They have a sense of humor, and look how they're just taking good care of the PC, of just building the PC. Like I said, guys, like me personally, I don't have the money to purchase one of these PC, but just by the prices for the parts for the PC and everything else, these guys are the way to go. If you need anybody, you don't gotta go to Best Buy or whatever. Just hit these guys up, and they're great guys, man. You would just say.
Custom cutting board, custom mouse pads potentially, tons of merchandise, a whole great merch booth. Whatever you want, there are lots and lots of options. 3 delicious Wagyu steaks, if you prefer that. It's all organic from a local Michelin star farm. Incredible stuff. Any sort of tech parts you want, keyboard and mouse bundles, a brand new microphone, a stream deck, custom gaming mouse, lots of cool stuff. Most people choose the monitor. I'm not going to lie. It's a pretty freaking good monitor. But of course, every 5+ gifted gets you on the Bank of Rogue's case. And you just have to follow to be in the contest. You can also use the code ROGUELIVE for discounts right now. It takes a big discount, a big chunk out. Zero Fire, if you win the giveaway, you will get 20 pints of ice cream. It's actually out of control. It's like, please don't get fat. That's a lot of ice cream. That's like 20,000 calories. Really, please be careful. Don't overdo it. Big fraud in a big way. Someone's
That was an Oiler.
GM. What's GMC? What's GameStop's ticker? GMC? GA? Yeah,
don't
you did. Anyways,
GME?
GME.
There we go.
Someone's GME calls printed. Man, why did I forget that for 10? GMC was, I don't know.
GMC.
I was watching a truck video earlier. Wow. Someone's calls printed. Nicely done. Your liege has the board.
Oof.
I will also now underline your name like Cash App with purple. Thank you, Fran. Oh, baby. Nicely done. Custom cutting board. List of prizes. Honestly, Apple Crew, the list is something I invent every day top of my head. I'm not kidding. It just is a really big list that I invent. I will legitimately work with you to give you any prize that you want. Tranquil Mist, fantastic. Now, Rogue, can you tell the chat you were, would you like some steak to put on your new cutting board? I think
said
that's
he has
perfect. He's going to eat the steak, Alan. There's going to be a point in his life when any amount of steak he has, unless he owns a farm with any amount of steak he has, will no longer be in his possession. I assume. To get the Wagyu, we're going to do... Of course we can do a whimsical Irish accent. Of course we can, Serena Arena. On your question earlier, my friend, I did have a podcast at one point. I'd like to have more podcasts. This also might be Scottish, I'm not really sure. But, nice, Black. Rizo, thank you very much. I do have a personal YouTube channel where you'll see more and more cool content all over the place. You can find that right there. You can also go back and watch my fantastic Twitch broadcasts to see what's available. But I am looking at starting another podcast, so if any of you are skilled podcast editors looking for part-time work, hit me up. It's a poor Irish imitation. Hey, Jamie. You're a poor imitation. You what, mate? You hate it? What do you mean, Epic? It's fun. Next goal, Tenchi, is steak. That's going to be 30 gifted subs. For every 30 gifted subs, I will send Rogue another steak. If you want to, we can just stop at that 30 and then pick a new fun gift after the first steak. It'll be at least a pound, pound and a half of delicious, super high quality, Michelin grade organic.
Like I said, guys, these guys are amazing techs.
The cows all had,
as you can see,
massages and friends, and they died of natural causes in their old age, surrounded by family, covered in a blanket, knitted by their caretaker, painstakingly over years.
Like, these are not...
How about spa treatment?
They were then immediately harvested in the cleanest facility.
If you were looking for a PC that's gonna
shed a tear and thank them
last you a long period of time, these are the guys to go. I will put their link in the description, their website, and
yes, there is,
else.
Jay Carls.
So you guys could just check them out. They're amazing, amazing tech guys.
We're already 21 of 30 for the steak. We're super getting you that steak. That's super close. All right, here we go. Rogue already wins. Cut board. Great. Steak. I'm going to say steak X1 so far. There you go. All vegan. I can definitely promise you the cow ate only vegan things. I think I can actually promise you that. Do they feed? I don't think they do on purpose. Even the worst factory farms wouldn't feed cows to other cows, would they?
Maybe factory farms, but
because they do on pigs, they do feed animals to pigs, and they do feed animals to chickens.
I think some cows probably get some byproducts.
We don't do any factory farm. No. And I myself, because I am objectively, morally superior to all other humans on this planet, /s, but sometimes, I have not eaten factory farm meat in like the past decade and a half because it's literally the worst thing for our planet. So you gonna be real sure
look at that PC, guys.
We're getting you some good quality food if we ship you anything from an animal.
Does that shit?
All the ice cream we send out is vegan anyways, and it's freaking delicious.
Does it
seriously
look sexy?
Get the ice cream. Eat it blindfolded. You will not know.
I had $9,000.
That's a good point, FaZe. There are probably bugs in the grass.
That's the life
that's
of
fair.
being a streamer.
Not 100% vegan. Depends what they're eating in the grass. Could be bugs. Wait, are bugs vegan? By the way, chat, there are some vegans who I think quite scientifically consider mollusks and other really, really base level animals to be acceptable as vegan food. There are literally plants that exhibit more qualities of life than some mollusks. So you can, without any guilt, consume things like clams and oysters and scallops. They have no brain. They're truly, basically rocks. Basically tasty rocks.
But can they outdo the breatharians?
No, they can't. I'm gonna add a command for the. Yeah, no, seriously. Crabs do feel, yeah. Crabs and lobsters, though,
I'm sorry, I'm
vegans
looking
can't eat
now
those. Those
because
have
I'm
feelings.
also streaming on Twitch. So this is actually they're
So do
live
fish.
on Twitch.
Fish are friends.
Building Rogue's
I eat
PC.
fish though. Again, no
So
factory farming, no industrial
like
farming,
I
no
said, guys, these
packaged
guys are
processed crap.
amazing,
Obviously, things
amazing
in packages
guys,
sometimes, but
amazing at building.
uh,
I've learned a
starfish
lot
probably
from just watching
pretty
their
minimal as
videos for
far
the
as the
last
scale of intellect
month.
goes.
You know,
Roaches are
so
evil.
actually, I just want to give these guys a big shout out,
Also
man.
mosquitoes.
Like
Those things are awful.
of what they're doing.
Crawfish, yeah, same thing. They do feel pain. Yeah, not not in the way humans do, but yeah. Command add ice cream. We're gonna say check out my friends at Amazing Ice Cream.
Yo, this guy is so funny, man.
Vegan and literally tastes 100% better ice cream. See. So good. Made with science. Is that a good enough ice cream message? Probably. Special gift with some orders on list. Boop. And I was going to say, tilapia, that's the fish. Yeah, Tipper, of course. I am an extremely skilled sushi chef, and I don't love tilapia, but I know my fishes, usually. 9 gifted subs to get Rogue some fantastic Wagyu steak. Oh, baby. Oh, elite with a dollar. Thank you very much. Too rich for my blood. Tranquil Mist, you're on the case in case I missed you.
Oh, guys.
Wait, did I miss elite? Ah, Rogue himself on the case. Big thank you to Rogue. I think we're there almost. Oh, yeah. I love it. Wait, did I not write? I swore I wrote Elite Aim on there. All right, then I guess it was Shaggy and then Elite. Okay. I said thank you, but probably didn't do it. That's right. You might have had the case on its side or something like that. Elite, Big, Tranquil. Oh, here we go. Tranquil. Ooh. Underscore Mist. You're on the case, baby. Razal already there. Uma. Thank you. You're on the case, my dear friend. What's next? Steak is complete.
Sorry about that.
You guys want to fill his platter with like organic cheeses, avocados, bacon, other food. Get a star, Rizal? You sure can, baby.
Bacon seems like the obvious choice, but that's always me.
Thank you so much, Trip. I appreciate that. Mate's back on the menu, boys. Mate's back on the menu. Rogue needs a cam? Yeah, Rogue, tell us about your cam needs.
And if you don't know who is Rogue,
That's perfect.
Rogue is...
We know all about
streamer
cams, from
on
cheap to
Twitch.
very, very expensive.
He streams
Your
Apex,
eyeballs are
so
staring at our
check
eyeballs
him out.
right now through a Black Magic
So, yeah.
Pocket 4K featuring some glass from Olympus. The Olympus Zeiss 12mm prime f1.2. Absolute beast of a lens that costs more than this CPU. Super expensive. A nice knife. Ooh, custom knife. I swore we'd do that yesterday for Susu, who loves knives also. But if you guys want to commission a beautiful, custom-made, like steak knife or chef's knife, longer than this, I'm just giving you an example. Like a nice, like 8 or 10 inch chef's knife with a custom dark wood inlaid handle with Rogue's logo laser cut in the handle. Do you want to do that? We could do that. We could maybe even laser etch the metal, but I'm not certain I want to try that. It's pretty risky. A custom kunai? Sure, attention. But I think first Cam. Knife plus Cam? You want to go what? Cam or knife first, Rogue? Your choice. Ice Cream
Like I
Command has
said
been
again,
added for those of
guys,
you
this
curious.
is what's in Rogue's PC on the right side. So he's getting an RTX
Ooh,
3090. He's getting his
100%.
own custom
Can you
plate.
take a
So
screenshot
basically,
of
this
the
whole case right here is customized for him.
Oh, can
It has his
screenshot of the
logo, it has
cardboard,
his
right?
emblem, and all of that
Make me a photo
engraved
here.
in his
Correct.
PC. So
Yep.
big shout out to those guys on that. That PC looks so
When you
sexy.
email me, I will send the transfer form. Also,
Roguing 2 PCs? No, the other one on the far end is for a customer.
happy to help. Let me know when you send the email. No, Tenchi. Oh, I was gonna say not sponsored. Should I say not sponsored? No, it's actually not. I keep emailing their marketing department and they keep not sponsoring me. If anyone works in partnership marketing and wants to help Artesian Builds get more corporate sponsors, I'm also hiring a business development person specializing in corporate sponsorships. You will not be talking to Twitch streamers. This is purely about getting us more awesome corporate sponsors. People who sell organic snacks and drinks, people who support really high quality manufacturing like furniture, chairs, who knows what else. Would be super, super fun. Clothing, anything. We are super flexible, but again, it's not going to be factory farmed foods of any kind, fast food or like that kind of thing. It's all got to be good for you and good for the brand.
And look what they're doing,
Rogan's
man.
a good knife.
They're
you
they're
guys
willing
can literally
to
get him
help out
amazing custom-made chef's
their
knife.
customers.
You
They're
want me to show you what
willing
it's
to
gonna look
help
like?
out their community. They're willing to give people jobs. They're willing. So, guys, just check these
And
guys
Rogue can,
out,
of
man.
course, do
They're really amazing guys, man. Just
due diligence on this and
give.
tell me what he actually wants to look like. But
I don't
mean,
know how much
I
like
would
you guys just
imagine
listen and just watch.
a sort of
Just
similar look
listen and just
to.
watch. These guys are amazing.
Let's see. You want Damascus? You could have Damascus if you wanted. Just something nice, simple, gets the job done. It's just I'm trying to find like a stock image of just like something.
Shout out to
really
Apple
cool.
Juice.
Nothing too crazy unless you want to go there. I'll let you go there, believe me, but I'm not forcing you to go there. That seems pretty. Yeah, I don't know, some like that, or some. If you wanna go cray and do Damascus, you can do Damascus. Everyone's all hot on Damascus. Doesn't make it cut any better. Rogue says Cam for stream. Yeah, for sure.
Hold on for a minute, guys. But I'm still here talking.
Knife first, Cam second, though.
Ooh.
Sorry, I missed that earlier, Rogue. I want to do this for less than it actually is going to cost us, because Rogue is an amazing new partner of ours. I don't have to charge you the exact price I'd charge a regular person. I think I'm going to allow the knife to be... Okay. I want to say 150 gifted, because there's going to be a lot of labor, like custom laser etching and talking to the vendors. It's going to end up costing us like $600 to $800 for this
guys,
thing. But if I
I'm
tell you it's going to be
trying
150
my best
gifted,
to become
that at least should
partners
cover the
with
cost
these
of the
guys,
raw
like,
materials for a really high-end
yeah,
knife.
so
I think that's going to be fair.
please,
But we're going to spend a
please.
lot more than
I'll
that
be
on
pushing
actually
out
doing this.
content
I also
of
covered the
these guys,
stakes shipping
so
for free, by the way.
please.
So for our partners, we make things. If we did this random giveaway of these items to a regular person, they'd usually be 25 to 40% more expensive. Just keep that in mind if you do want a knife or stake or cutting board with your order. It is all possible. It's just much less common that random people give that to you. It's much more common a famous streamer will get that stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's pretty cheap, actually. That's pretty cheap. It would likely be... Thank you so much, Rise. Oh, Rogue, it happens all the time. You'd be shocked. We've had partner builds with thousands of gifted subs before. You never know what's going to happen. You brought some others in here yourself. Especially Big Fron 36. Thanks so much, bud. But again, you're also taking my time. And let me tell you, bud, my time's priceless. So you're going to take my time to randomly reach out to my knife maker friends and then coordinate the construction of this blade. I'm going to have to get the blade in shop or tell them to do
Look,
custom engravings, custom
look at that.
etchings, work with them on the design, coordinate with Rogue, make sure he likes it. All
All
of
of
this
these
takes time.
stuff.
1 hour of my time is worth those
Look at
gifted
that.
subs. I want to be
Look
very
at
clear.
that.
So this is not an expensive
It's not.
project. The Goose Ship Worldwide Gamer 18. Sorry if I missed that from before, but it is your first time chat, so I assumed I didn't.
And I'm
We
telling you,
ship
these
to
guys
all the
don't know me
countries
from a
in
hole in the
world,
world. So, like I'm saying,
except you, Portugal. Nobody likes you, anyways. Just kidding. That's a Mean Girls reference. We ship to Portugal. Knife sharpening kit. That's not that expensive.
I mean, if they get diamond ones, then it's a little
No. North Korea.
No.
What do you think? What do you think? You think we should do North Korea? We do make custom keyboards. I'm so glad you asked. We also will stream them. The thing is, custom keyboards take a long time. They take a
these
long
guys are
time.
just
The
so
parts
amazing.
always take forever. So be patient on those. We absolutely do. You absolutely can use us to build the custom keyboard of your very dreams.
and
It really is true, B1. I don't mess too much with it.
they do custom keyboards, custom computer plates. Like these guys just do a lot.
Sharpening.
Is it
Like
easy?
diamond dust.
You
Yeah,
just,
it's the same
you
thing.
just sort of like,
It's the same thing.
what? It's like, so it's like whetstone. You're like,
Yeah, it's like a whetstone.
Yeah, that's too much work.
So, because diamonds are hard.
143 away from a custom knife. This is what, honestly, Rogue, this would be one of the coolest sets of prizes any streamer has gotten. Before you, the avocado subscription, the VTube avatar, and the custom leather jacket were definitely some of the weirdest things, and the jade pendant, and 100 pounds of mango. But this definitely makes the top 10 in terms of interesting and coolest combinations of gifts to a sponsor. I'm excited about this. If you haven't already joined the giveaway, what are you even doing? Hop in there.
Uh-oh.
What are you even doing? Hop in there.
And
Of course, there's a panda in here. Hop on in. Get on down to Artesian's Knife, Steak, and Cutting Board Emporium. Get on in. Come on quick. Get out quicker with a whole arm full of knives and cutting boards and
knives and
mangoes
calling
and stuff.
bars and the whole stuff.
Real fake doors.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, it looks so sexy.
What?
Guys.
What are you
Look
even
at
doing?
that.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. How long would you have to wait if you wanted to use to build a PC in the East Coast, by the way? Well, crew, I gotta tell ya, if you wanna get a PC built by Alan and myself here over on the west in San Francisco, you're gonna have to wait yourself probably in line for 2 to 4 weeks, depending on what you order. Usually no more than 6, but again, we appreciate your patience.
Just because.
If you'd like to get a build done in the East Coast office, usually a little bit faster, also got faster shipping.
And it's just because of the parts too, and you gotta realize too, guys. You getting your PC built with care, and you see custom.
Forward to wait. Then it's possible to get your build done a little bit faster, but it's all right. It's all right. You could do it a little bit faster.
all right.
What are the options they got? What are the options they got, eh?
For what?
Getting a build. You wanna build anywhere? We get your build done as soon as we can. Capiche? Yeah. What's the cheapest build you ever done? One of the cheapest builds is probably something in the range of like $1,000 to $1,500. The problem is that the GPUs ain't that cheap no more. So we're going to have the cheapest builds right now starting around 1,500 American dollars instead of around 100. Instead of around 1,000. My apologies. Peter Griffin. I used to do a good Lois, but I don't do a good Lois anymore. I still do a good Stewie, though. Yeah. How much did it cost to make the weekend PC? What? What is that question, Jet? What are you talking about? How much did it cost to make the weekend PC? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. 143 gifted subs? Oh, very exciting. Cool whip? Yes. Cool whip. That's a great gag. Love that gag. Do we live stream all the builds? Yes, we do stream all the builds live. Thank you for asking. Yes, we do. All of them live. In the flesh. We've already done Australian tonight, I'm sorry. You'll have to wait for that one to come back on the big prize wheel.
Sorry about
That's
that,
good
guys.
water right there. How much for a setup that able to do RP on 5M for GTA and not have any frame drops, etc., etc.? Question mark. Well, Jam 2987. The answer is around 2K is probably fine. Case of an RTX 3060 or 3070 with a Ryzen 5600X. That will likely be just fine. Should be all you need. If you haven't already entered the fantastic giveaway chat right now, there is a live giveaway, hippity hip hop happening, and it's worth at least one super high-end monitor, custom case, box of food, tons of ice cream, or more fun and sundry prizes.
Look at that.
Do we OC them, Razal? We sure do, if you pay for it. It's an option on the site. You're here for the Unicorn Explosion, Angelique? Well, you're in the right place. Looks like chat doesn't want the knife. Well, come on. I think they could get there. How about this? Use the code ROGUELIVE, ROGUELIVE. How's it one dangerous Dan? You just enter it. You just click the link. Icon. I keep linking it. It's up there in the chat. I keep linking the giveaway. Go enter. It's all free to enter, but the subs you have right now make the giveaway even better every time you sub. So,
There's only one monitor now. There can be multiple.
one monitor so far. We're going for a knife prize for Rogue. We're getting there. Then after that, we'll see if we can do a new camo. What was I going to say? Oh, right. Nope, I forgot already. Chat, knife, overclock, smaller goal, raffle, RGB, Better Mega Center, EVGA, you gotta be kidding me. Obviously. Oh, right. Use the code ROGUELIVE for extra discount, and every PC you order with the code ROGUELIVE, I'll give you an extra 40 gifted subs worth of prizes. So get in there, order up, tell me your order number in a whisper or in the chat. I don't really care. Dre! Thank you very much. You just placing an order is enough for me to add subs to the grand total prize pool. Pretty cool, right? 138 left for the custom knife. Ooh. A list 40 cal. Literally just say something. Say an item right now that you want. Literally. You guys can, any of you, within reason, okay. If you're unreasonable, I will 10-minute ban you.
Yeah, about
Just say
something about $400 USD value. Could probably be yours.
Actually, to be fair, it depends how cheap his rent is. Technically, it depends how cheap his rent is. Shoehorn, done, got it. Showhorn, not sure what that is. Like a trumpet? Yes, done. 3070, no, too expensive, unreasonable.
Ban.
Atari 2600, too old, no.
Well, I mean, they wanted one for collectors, I guess.
Stand-up desk, yes. Not a nice one, but like, probably. You can have one for like $400, probably. Yeah.
A manual one? Yeah.
Peace of mind. Technically, I could buy you a gift certificate to an animal shelter and you can get a dog and it would be adorable and it might make you feel better. I don't know your life. Minecraft, yes, that's pretty affordable. Unifans, yes. Shipping fees included, yes. Bathwater, no, gross. You're temporarily banned. Custom wireless charging pad, yes, Mad Ads, 100%. I'll give you 50 of them for that price. High five. Nice. That's immaterial. Gaming chair, yes, but don't call it that. We sell amazing ergonomic chairs like the Steelcase Jester, and it's better. It's way better than those gaming chairs. That CPU, Night Syndicate, yes. Cafeteria table, why do you want that? Kind of maybe, but too big to ship, so kind of unreasonable. RAM, yes, Arvi, you could get that as your prize. Bobblehead, weird, but sure. Sushi, wouldn't ship well, so technically no, but it is the right price. Go XLR Iridium, yes, someone already got that, so that is totally doable. Twinkies aren't sustainable. Those things are made with crap ingredients, so no. I'm not shipping you junk food. I will ship you healthy food that is unhealthy for you, or rather, food that is well made but still bad for you. But it's not going to be junk food. Get it? Discount on next purchase. Yes, you'd get $500 off for the grand prize, for sure. Or if you win a sub prize like a merch prize, you could still use that as a small discount on your build anyways as well. Espresso machine, those are super expensive, aren't they? Actual guns, no. Lian Li case, yes. Small monkey, no, too expensive. DT990 Pros, why don't I know what those are? I probably should.
Like I
What
said,
who? Oh, Bear Dynamics. I know Bear Dynamic. Yeah, those seem affordable. Sure, yes, let's say yes. I've tried the Amaron Wireless, did not like them. Volumes of manga. Ooh, very clever, Nova. I love the wordplay. Wagyu steak. Yes, I'd give you 3 Wagyu steaks at the very least. Split keyboard. Yes. Capital CM, thank you for the 5. Chair link not found. Why?
with an update.
Let me go link it to you. A computer, no. Save your money and then yes. RGB necklace, sure. It's under merch. What's the monitor? It's an Asus 1440p 27-inch monitor. It's freaking awesome. I guess we took out the Amiyas because the Steelcase Gestures are temporarily out of stock, although we do have one left. Chest freezer, actually yes. Webcam, yes. Desk organizer, yes. 3060 Ti, too expensive for this current price Rico, but a discount on it, yes. Potato, yes.
It's a lot of potatoes.
College tuition, depends if you go to the world's cheapest college, probably no. But chair, yes. XLR mic, yes. Espresso machines are not that cheap for good ones. An apple with a bite out of it. No, that's weird. We send you safe food. Does it ever expire, Sicario? No. Marriage fees, too personal. Best PC builds, always, you know it. PSA 10 Pot of Greed. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, depends on their PSA score. Nano Leafs, yes, but they are bad value. Linus pillows, yes. Cheap, custom chopsticks, yes. Thank you, Tranquil Lurk. Custom keyboard and mouse, not custom, but still good ones. PS5, discount, but not directly free. Big discount PS5. More than half off. Steelcase Gesture is way better than gaming chairs, way better build quality. You'll love it. RTX 2060, surprisingly, John Wick, yes. They're still good, Iridium, but they're not like the best of the best. Audio Quest Dragonfly Cobalt. That sounds like something out of a video game. Yes. Bismuth necklace. Weird. I love it. Yes. Good night's sleep. A mattress is a little more expensive than the grand prize, but I could get you a cheap mattress that's still okay for the grand prize. I could indeed. That would actually be a thing. It'd be pretty funny if someone chose a mattress.
Or get some discount.
Nice, Angie. A bike.
They're-
What?
They're
Good bike's more expensive? I thought so. Bad. You don't want a bad bike. How big is the mini fridge? Like 30 inches tall, 20 wide, 20 deep. Pretty good size. Like that one up there. Name on the case. 5 gifted subs. Capital. Yes, I'm just listing random stuff we can give for the giveaway. Also, thank you for the gift. Resub, sorry. And thank you for the bits. Oddly augmented. Yes, Rick. We could. A video staring disapprovingly. Technically, yes. iPhone with custom laser engraving. Yes, not a new iPhone. Divorce fees. Nice joke. Go-kart, too expensive. PS3, yes. A new bidet, maybe. Cherry MX Blues, yes. Controllers, yes. We sell video cards, no. Dogecoin, yes. Steam Deck, is it out yet? I don't think so. Neapolitan pizza shipped to the UK, probably would not be good to ship a pizza. Shares in our company, not for that much money. If you want to invest, hit me with a whisper. Got to be an accredited investor. Is 16 good for streaming, Goosey? It's not great, but it's okay. Yes, we can, Unleashed. Let me know if you want one. 100%, bud. Wraith's Heirloom. Probably not. Stickers. Yes. This game is fun. Tiny House. No, those are expensive. Samsung Z Fold 3. No, more expensive. Camlink. Yes. Messy contract. Nice. No. Digital PS5. Still no. More expensive. Still out of stock. Raid Shadow Legends. No. Steam gift card. No. Too easy to scam. No, Nova. Good try, though. A job. That's actually free. Serena, what are your skills? I did list like 7 jobs they're hiring for. N64. Are those worth like $500 now because they're old and classic? Or are they still? Are they worth $100? Like
yeah,
super
they're
cheap.
like 100, maybe 200 tops.
Listen, if you guys are looking for,
don't buy video game items with that money.
streamers,
G Fuel, no, G
investors
Fuel is
in
not
games,
super
so,
sustainable.
yeah.
I don't care if you're partnered with them, but I will not buy it for you.
You would have to link us to a setup that we can roast with. That. The super.
Don't be weird, tech. Setup roast. Sure, that's free. Customized voicemail recording. Maybe. Golf clubs. Are those expensive? Who does golf? Sure, Cal. They probably wouldn't be very good. No gamer. We have 25 clones. Good question. They sleep in a pod in the other room. Overnight shipping. Yes. If you want it, but our shipping's pretty fast. A social life can't buy you that. Thanks, Teak. Appreciate that. But I could buy you like a wardrobe makeover or life coaching sessions.
I like coaching sessions.
Life coaching sessions now available as a grand prize for the giveaway. Breath of the Wild DLC, is that out yet? I don't know. We're in San Fran Biscuit in California. Russian Bride. No, don't buy people. That's weird. Although apparently it's actually like more chill than you would think, and it's mostly just only people that are pretty nice who want to support people immigrating. And it actually ends up fine, according to the documentary I just watched the other night.
There's things happening.
Obviously, it's not all great. Shoes. Yes, what kind of shoes? Don't name like Balenciagas. Those are weird. Also, just don't buy those because they're stupid looking. Fitted Mandalorian cosplay. Not well made, but probably out of plastic. Room advice for gaming. Yes, we also sell sound dampening panels to make your room a gaming paradise. Buy them today at FusionBuilds.com or donate in chat live and I'll ship them to you. They're 10 millimeters thick, made of recycled materials. Used PC? No, but we'll talk about that. Snuggle sessions are a real thing, Wallet. I won't sell that because that's weird liability. But those are a thing. I feel sorry if you want to buy that, but also not sorry. And it's kind of adorable. But
No, the
sorry.
coaching session.
Life coaching is better for that. Leave Balenciaga alone. Did they leave Britney alone? I don't think so. Hashtag free Britney. My sunglasses, yes, those are available for sale for just 40 gifted subs. We'll even custom laser engrave your name on them. Desk, yes. Am I judging the snugglers? No, snuggling's great. I'm just judging the people who pay for it. Dumbbells, actually surprisingly, yes, and I'll laser engrave on them anything you'd like, Shaq. Good question. Giveaway link is right here. Ow. That was for those of you who appreciate listening to my voice occasionally, just to make sure you're listening. I'll make an incredibly strange noise. Then I set it as when I turn back on. If it's off tour, the standby mode could be white or rainbow, even if your color set is different. Singing Nova, surprisingly, I can't do at all. A laser engraved laser engraver, not a nice one, but they do sell really crappy cheap ones. An Elgato XLR, yes. Chewbacca impression, not on camera. It takes me a second to get into it. A video, weird. RTX voice blocks the cacaw? Aw, I feel sorry for all of you. Captain! Thank you for your patience. Or, sorry, Capital. Capital CM. You're on the case, baby. Much appreciated. Apologies for the lag time while I read from this list. A Wood PC case. Rizal, I'm glad you asked.
We just finished. 2 pull aparts. Steampunks? You guys like steampunk? I'm just asking. Someone's a $250,000 in school debt.
Check out this absolutely fantastic, super high-end wood case called the Avium. We manufacture these from scratch. You can put a whole computer inside this thing, and it's got a beautiful glass top. You can buy them on the website. They're made of beautiful resin and hardwood, or just hardwood. We literally do make our own wood cases. We're the only company in the world that does these, and they're freaking awesome.
They can fit a 3090.
After stream, can we make sure none of these are sitting on their faceplates on the shelf? I don't want to get scratched.
Yes. What's the website link?
It's just ourbusinessname.com.
.com.
Glad you like it. That's Avium in beautiful resin. Also comes in purple heart, zebra wood, ironwood, bloodwood, steampunk themes, lots of different color themes. It's super, super cool. We also make a version using recaptured ocean plastics trapped in resin as kind of a, planetary
Carbon sequestration.
emotional plea to save the oceans. You know what I mean. How is my day? It goes. Yes, Gamer18, you'll be emailed or sometimes called. How does one get the Prism build, Shag? By custom request only if you are intrigued, LMK. Prism, yes. We have 2 frames available. Keep in mind, it only fits a very limited cooler. You really will have to be a little bit careful on that one. You should not put a crazy full...
No full builds.
Thank you, Munson. Hello, Cub. Curve monitors, Jam. It makes it more immersive as the game wraps around you. I don't like them for productivity tasks. I like them more for gaming. Isn't resin bad for the ocean itself? Ooh, hot take. We use eco-friendly resins, though. A dynamic XL wooden resin case. More challenging, John Wick. Requires more engineering. But possibly. A vacation! Honestly, plane tickets aren't that expensive, so yeah, I'd buy you plane tickets. Wi-Fi symbol says disconnected. Also, your spelling of symbol makes me cry. But I have no access to the internet, and my Wi-Fi works for my home, so I know it's my computer. Any help? It also doesn't work for any games online. It sounds like your internet itself is actually gone. Works for your phone. Your phone may be connected to a cell tower, though, and it may still show Wi-Fi even if there's no Wi-Fi. Turn off your cell service on your phone, and you may find the phone actually isn't working. I would reset your router. A gaming router. Also, gaming routers, chat, aren't really a thing. It's pretty dumb. But yes, that is within the price range of the giveaways. How do you add that to the build, Master? Let me know your build. You can also contact the contact team. If you already have it, let me know your order number. If you don't, I can give you a custom segment augment to your order once you place it. Cherry MX Blues, too loud and crunchy, Tor. I agree. Time, how many hours you finish? No, Jep, it's not about quantity. It's about quality. Yeah, the Gundam router is real dumb. It's pretty, but it's real dumb.
It costs so much.
It's so silly.
It's like $300?
What is the yellow robot build, Shag Sauce? That's called Bumblebee. Bumblebee, as well as being a transformer, is also our fantastic, insanely super high-end metal hardline build from last summer. It was an absolute freaking behemoth. Really, really expensive. So challenging to make by hand. But I did it. If you win, you have to respond to my whisper at least. Yes. Could you get build upgrades by winning the prize? Yes. A tattoo? I feel weird doing that. But if you get a henna tattoo of our company logo, meaning an impermanent tattoo, I will give you a small discount on your build. No permanent tattoos. That's weird. I don't like the tattoo for the body modification for discounts thing. It's a creepy kind of paradigm in business.
Yeah.
But if you get us to 100K subscribers on YouTube, I will give you a free $5,000 super high-end gaming PC.
Ooh,
If you get us to 250,000, I'll give you a
Okay.
$10,000 super high-end gaming PC. If you get us 1 million subscribers on YouTube and actual viewers of our content, meaning if you actually just help me make amazing YouTube content, I'll give you a free Tesla.
Oh, snap.
I'm not
Okay.
kidding.
Probably
Okay.
not the plaid, but it could
Not
be
the
an S.
yeah, not the plaid,
Could be
but
an
like
S.
a nice one.
Yeah.
Free Tesla. Value between $50,000 and $75,000. You pay the insurance though, but free car. And I'm 100% serious. I cannot express to you how serious I am about this. I'm so serious. One, just doing this would itself make good YouTube content.
Well,
But two, our YouTube is lagging behind our other socials, and I want it up. You want that pillow, Shag? They sell them in lttstore.com. Go check it out.
Perhaps maybe even a better version because it's sequenced.
Sorry, there's some junk on my T key. Let me just... I gotta clean off the T key. There we go. Okay, I just fixed it. Thanks. What would a PC like this cost? This PC is about $9,000. Absolutely
Yeah.
insane. That means you guys gotta use the code ROGUE to buy computers. Make Rogue a good investment. It's in your hands now, chat. The giveaway ending does not mean you cannot get the special custom knife. The giveaway ending just means there will be no more giveaway prizes, but you can absolutely still gift 5 to get your name on the case and get that amazing
So
knife
come on,
prize for Rogue.
YouTubers.
If anyone orders a PC
Help
using the code Rogue or the
get
code
that PC.
Rogue Live, order now. Now.
But other from that,
Do
these
it.
guys are amazing though.
Then
They're really
we'll
amazing.
give 40
So,
gifted subs to the giveaway. Order an expensive enough PC, I'll give 50 subs to the giveaway. That's true, Master Mujim. You know there's a whole set of Gundam parts. Every single part Asus makes has a Gundam version. It's crazy.
Yep. They're all outrageously expensive.
I know, man, pie. Me too, bud. Me too. There could also be bonus ice cream involved. You can buy it. ltststore.com. Okay, here we go. Command add pillow. Want a Linus pillow? Buy one at lttstore.com. You like the Airy case? Oh, fantastic, Noxon. Let me know. That is a custom production cycle. You can choose your colors for that one. Please let me know if you do place an order for that. We'd love to furnish that for you. Not see a CPU, Mia? You may not be blind. I may just be really bad at making lists. No, it's there. R95950X. It's definitely there. You blind. But do keep that Tesla for 1 million followers. on YouTube thing in mind if you are really good at social media. If you're also a pro social media person in general and you manage multiple YouTube accounts with millions of subscribers, I will pay you for your advice. Can outperform the Xbox One. Yep. Absolutely. Yes, crew, you absolutely can. First, just pick Trident Z, and then leave a message with your order and say Trident Royal. But yes, you can indeed choose Trident Royal Wham. 2080 and 900K. Plus, to go if this is launched, I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to go ahead and upgrade next year or so. That build's great. Noah C92. You don't have to upgrade if you don't want to. Yes, could that hurt a sale? Sure. But I'm not going to lie to you. Those specs are still very good. Best ergonomic chair in New Zealand. Pale Rider. It's always going to be a Steelcase Gesture. Come on, buddy. Steelcase Gesture. And if you want to buy one from us, it literally is cheaper to buy a Steelcase chair from us, have us ship it to you in New Zealand, potentially, than buying a new one in New Zealand. But I promise you they're the best chair in the world. Oh, thanks, C92. How used are they on sale, Wiggum? No, they're not really used at all. Just we say used because the wheels aren't perfect because they rolled across the office floor, basically. Other than that, they should only have incredibly minor imperfections, if there are any, just from sitting in the warehouse. They have plastic wrap on them, though. But they're pretty much 99.9% new. We buy them from offices who bought them new and then let them sit there during pandemic because nobody used them. They're like office repos. It's pretty cool. And nobody's used them, basically. They just sat there. The wheels are a little scuffed from just being wheeled across the floor, but they're basically new chairs. And if you have like a screwdriver in 5 minutes, you can replace the wheels. Super easy. What chairs? We love selling the Steelcase EMEA and Steelcase Gesture. You can find those on the website right here. I'll give you a linkaroo. That's what they call links in Australia. We've got the chair. Okay, if I say chair, does it? That seems like the right link. Yeah. No more HM chair aboves. That one's out of stock. We're not going to restock it. It's way too expensive and too specific in its customer base. Gesture chairs are temporarily out of stock, Dreamy. If you want to buy one, hit me up, and I will give you a custom link for that, Dreamy. They are the best. I also filmed a 20-minute review.
On them, buddy.
Reyes, you can ask your question in chat. I can service you directly if your question is easy to answer. Otherwise, contact at artesianbuilds.com. Thanks, Maze. I know you are. I'm really smart.
Hold on for a minute, guys.
Okay. Oh, okay. Definitely still a contact issue. I can't diagnose anything like that while I'm live streaming a partner build. Hope you understand. But anytime that happens,
So are you putting streamers in this, or what's the cables?
Yes! Streamers. Do we have some?
We always have some.
Oh, fantastic. Can you add RGB later yourself? Left at Goodwill, that's one of the most annoying things to add later yourself, but the answer is 100% yes. Capital CM, it may not be the most beautiful, but they are the best chairs. They're the best made, they last the longest, best warranties. They genuinely are very, very, very good. Magnetos, yes, we won't forget the Magnetos, don't worry. Magneto. It's neato. newfangled computery do. English only, please. One Luz. Oh, okay. Pretty weird. Probably an easy. Fixaroo, though. Magnetics. They're hopping in. They're hopping in, Alan. It's time. It's time for the magnetics.
Thought I put one on though.
Well,
Guess I missed it.
you're on thin ice, buddy. Where are we? No, Western time, Uma. Good question, bud. San Fran the Biscuit. That's a good question. It's a good question indeed. Under 5 feet, Mamma Mia 9877. Yeah, the chairs are still good for that. I don't really know what chair is good for someone shorter, but it should be all right. Yeah. Under 5 footaroos.
Heron comes in.
They are savage. They are.
Chest should be fine, I think.
Yo, this PC's looking so tough. Rogue, you got a badass PC, bro.
10-minute warning.
You can find keyboards under the accessories section. And you can just click on them. They have no images because our web design sucks. And we need a new WordPress and WooCommerce expert to help us. So if that's you, let me know. When will the chairs be shipped if you buy over the weekend, Wiggum? Again, usually within a week, but just please whisper me if you want a chair shipped immediately. The gesture's excellent, Pale Rider. Yeah, up to 400 pounds. That's about 180 kilos, 165, 70 kilos. They're very, very, very sturdy. $187. Yeah, that's fine. If you're at 6'1", yeah, that's fine. I'm like 180. 183. Super normal.
Should be fine, yeah.
Oh, great.
Looking so
You waiting to give away? Thanks so much, Jam. 134 remain. We could get there. You never know. We absolutely could get there. My feet hurt. I'm going to sit down. I've been on my feet for hours, helping you all do random stuff.
Same.
This whole freaking time. Yeah, Alan's been on his feet even longer. I don't know how he does it.
Beep, beep.
The office is getting a little crowded. This town ain't big enough for the two of us, as they say. Peace online. Your kindness fuels me, like so much coal thrown into the hopper of a locomotive. No, Crimson, it is not. But good try. Fantastic, Shag. Well, that's super overkill, but I love that you're doing that. That's true, Maze. It's true. The man, the myth, the legend.
Did you get the peels yet on the GPU?
Alan, I'm just here so I don't get fined. I don't know anything about peeling GPUs.
Oh.
There was a particular, how shall we say, GPU backplate hanging out here that I did not wish to disturb. Therefore, I did not yet begin the peeling processo on the GPUO. However,
That's fair.
I'd be happy to give it an old college try here.
RTX 3090.
So expensive! Oh, you're getting so much money. I wish I had this cut. Woo. This is where the juice begins. The juice is loose, as they say. Oh, sweet, merciful Batman. That was good stuff. Yes, my hands are very pale. I know. I stay indoors all day building computers for you all on the internet. Running the company. But at least my microbiome is healthy. There's another one, as DJ Khaled would say. This GPU has 13 plus peels in it. Absolutely out of control.
Yeah. See about. Woo!
It literally it actually literally takes like 5 minutes to do the peels on these things. Such a use of time. Such a creative use of time. Ooh, got a 2-for-1. Ooh! Ooh! Secret peel. Game on, chatters. Game on. Nice. And you thought all the fun was over. No, no, no. The fun was just beginning. Ooh. Oh. 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 This baby can fit so many frames inside it. Oh boy. Oh, Alan, can you see this thing? Can you just bend that back into place with
Oh, I can
the
give it a
pipes?
go.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Unbelievably, we still aren't done. This is like actually out of
I don't know
control.
about
This
that.
GPU needs to calm
That's
down.
soothing right there.
This is a
Word.
Wendy's.
A nice 30-piece chicken nugget.
Ooh. Ooh. There be more. There be gold in them thar hills. Best content on the internet. Ooh. Ooh. Not a single peel ripped so far, chat. There's just one more to go. It's big and spicy. Oh, let me show you that again. Let me show you that again right here. Oh. 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 She's naked. Ta-da!
Giveaway is over. Oh, by the time to hear it.
Wow. That was an adventure. If you missed the giveaway, that's on you, chat. Poor you. You've been here the whole time for 2 hours. Woo! I need a stiff drink. XJ, you're not rogue. Sorry, pal. What's wrong with the audio? What? What I suggest, Bad Brett? I mean, what's your budget? Winter, I'm so glad. Nope, don't drink though, Doc. Just saying it for funnies. Greg on, send me examples. Use a special. Psst. Good try, loser. No. Nice, JB. Sounds amazing. What kind of power supply for upgrade's sake? What do you mean, Sarah? It sounds like you're already asking about the kind being 850 watts. I mean, that's the kind of power supply. At least gold and modular, but aside from that, Corsair, EVGA, NZXT, Seasonic, you know, all groovy. Cooler Master is not the best. No. EVGA, Corsair, Seasonic.
Cooler Master.
That's what you want to do. Cooler Master's okay, especially for small form factor. But to get the best brands, EVGA, Seasonic. EVGA, Seasonic. Best. Newegg isn't a brand, they're a seller. But they've been selling some junkers in Gigabyte as well.
Yeah, they do. Newegg
Well, I
is
mean,
a
that's
big
half-truths.
ripoff.
True. It's the true.
Why?
Oh.
Yeah, because they had to overload the CPU or the PSU.
The SFX Cooler Masters are good though, not Joel, yes. So I'm going to say Alan needs to finish up the build here, and then right as soon as he does that, I'm going to
Take a nap.
become a tortoise. A whole tortoise. I missed a peel on the silver metal logo.
Yes.
Those have peels on?
Yep.
When?
Just up the shield.
I never feel that one. No one's ever complained before. Become one with the shell. Kraken! The trick is, we're fueled by your generosity. Number 2, delicious food. Number 3, sleep. The key is actually sleep, which I don't do enough of. It is indeed 3 a.m. on the East Coast, but we're not on the East Coast. We're on the westerly coast. God, I love chairs. If you like chairs too, you could buy a Steelcase Gesture or Steelcase Mio right from us. Upside down on the front side of the GPU doesn't really matter, not Joel, because that's where the GPU has to go in to the build. We could just, I mean, I could do it now, or we could just do it later. What do you want to do? You want to do it now?
Well, we kind of have to do it now, right? So I'm gonna plug it in.
Do it. Do it. More peels. Do you have a, or is it gonna go to the top or something like that?
My top.
Do you have a spot slated for it to already go?
Yeah, for the RGB.
Hang on.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. Where's your splitter though?
It's behind the 3 pin at the very bottom.
It's behind the 3. Yes?
There. There.
Oh,
You see it?
that's not close enough.
That's the closest it'll get.
I mean, maybe. Oh my god, that actually will fit, dude. But that's awful. Why are you subjecting this? Ask for this. Not like this. Not like this. I can easily slip out, brah.
Just some tape.
Thank you. Do you always make it this awkward? On yourself?
This one is more than usual because of the size of the PC. It's usually easier, unfortunately. You gotta
Wait, why didn't you put the GPU power? Oh, because PSU size again.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's the long boy.
I'll allow it. Wait, that was your call, man.
Oh, this is the only one.
I love it. Chad, we're so close. Sort of. Feature that daily. They're awesome. Use the artesian AVM. It's a beautiful small form factor wood PC case. Rogue, I hope you're ready for greatness. If you're not, that's okay. This is about to get shiny. Let me tell
Rogue
you.
is still here. We're gonna.
Let me tell you.
Our Rogue's chat's gonna have a little secret.
It's about to get very shiny. Welcome to the club, my dear friend. So glad to have you partnered up. Chat, you can make this partnership amazing by using the code ROGUELIVE for discounts. And as soon as Alan turns it on, I will read some Giftaroo winners. At least one grand prize. You're gonna love it. I guarantee it. Here we go. Do 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 do
Time to
do
calculate.
do 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 do.
Activate the thinking machine.
Do 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 da 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 da.
I do hope Rogue is there.
Da
Okay.
da da da.
Enough of Rogue's chat will be here so they know when he struggles a little bit to open the case, and there'll be some kecks, and then people will tell him.
We know what to do.
I know.
we
it's-
know
it's
what to
funny,
do.
though.
Exactly, you'll flip it. Look at the names. Names. Cash App made us write that. giant manatee. It's funny. Okay, so here, look at this. Important. Ready? You watching? You watching? You watching? Screws. One screw. See? One screw, two screw. You undo those screws at the top, just those two at the top, then you pull down the latch. If you don't pull the latch, you can't pull the top of the case back. Once the latch goes down, then you can pull the top back, and then you can pull the sides up.
And
That's how you open the case.
you have to take off the top, slide the top off backwards first, and then you can take off the panels to take out the foam.
Chris, did you gift? I don't see you on the gift.
Get some keks in case Rogue is like, what are we doing here?
Did you gift to this build or the last build, Chris?
Well, the cutoff would be Cash App.
I see you with 10 gifted subs. I just don't know where your name was.
Before or
At
after
least
Cash
30
App?
days, Sebastian, for the grand. The cheaper prizes, the non-grand prizes, anybody can
I'll
win.
use for Rogue right now.
Your 6 carried over. All right,
Carried over what?
I'll allow it. There's plenty of space.
No.
Not a big deal. You're on the case. It's all right, Rag. But you're on the case. Sure, Rick. It does. Yeah. Totally insane. The names are only for 5+ gifters. 5+ for name on case.
Can't wait for him to turn it on.
It's like name on forehead, but better. Because it's permanent. Barca, that wasn't a good sentence. Say it again. What? $134 more gifts for a custom knife for Rogue. No, one is for a customer from earlier. This huge one in the middle is Rogue's. It's an absolute behemoth. 50 gets you the beautiful purple underline that Big Fron has. That's right, and also Cash App. C92. Honestly, I don't know yet. Not entirely certain.
I think I got all connected.
Drum roll.
Thank you, Ix Cast 7 for 5.
You are on the case. Cast, you are on the case. Thank you so much. Welcome to the club, a real Rogue fan. 129 gifting remains. But remember, tell me your order number. If you place an order for a rig today with the code ROGUE or Rogue Live, you get LX Gotcha. You get the ability to add $100 to the giveaway or to the Rogue reward. Oh, thank you, Just.
We do Founders Editions unsalted.
Anyone ordered, Dan? I have to check. Thank you, Box.
We have some Founders hiding. Do you want to mention the freezer? Freezer 50?
Oh! Possibly. Chat, if you place an order for an air cooler on the site, we'll upgrade you to the beautiful Arctic Freezer 50 completely for free. Then you can get another upgrade to your build completely for free as well, because the money you paid for the cooler can go to that. So order anything with an air cooler, whisper the order number, you'll get a discount for Rogue and a free upgrade for using this amazing Arctic cooler. That's what corporate partnerships are all about. Advertising other channels in Twitch is is a really bad move. Well, Ramses Parsa, this is called Corsair Vengeance. Is it ready?
It's ready.
Is it ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1, 7, a million. Ah. Holy monkey gods. Holy monkey gods. Hello, war child. You picked a good time. This is awesome. I love it. Ow. So cool.
Oh yeah.
So great. I love it so much.
Oh my god, guys, that looks so sexy.
Yep, the giveaways are underway right now, babies. Underway right now. Let me get on deck with.
There you go, guys. The computer looks astonishing. It looks sexy. It looks amazing. Like I said, you could check these guys out. They're really amazing guys. Funny. They know what they're doing and they take good care of building the PC and they know what they're doing. So it's not go wrong. You won't go wrong with going with them. You know, they have discounts, they have really good prices, so I will advise you to do it. So, I'll have more contents, more videos. You can check their page out. I'll have the link in the description, but thank ya.
It was like out of stock forever.
Because they were just so terribly received.
I don't know because I cannot freaking find them
We
anywhere.
had to go to
Our
the
other
egg.
friend, yeah. Wait, oh,
That was-
that's ST. No, sorry.
You definitely have them here.
Do they do?
Click the first.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see if they let you change. Oh, I guess not.
Oh yeah.
They have an official
So-
store here. It's kind of weird.
What we running here, guys? We running
Maybe I can
for
go on.
the cable
Wait,
management
What?
fans.
It's
He's
all by
running the
the
9X QL fans with the RTX
You did
3090,
buy
the
them from
custom
here, I
glass.
think.
Oh my God, the Ryzen 9, yo, this
You want to buy like, 2
PC is
sets
just
of each?
out
I
of
mean,
this
2
world
sets
right
of
now.
9. I mean,
6 plus 9.
So, like I said, guys,
6
give a
five
shout
five.
out to these guys right here.
Okay,
Check their
yeah.
page out.
Anything
Link
else from Amazon?
will
Yeah,
be
I
in the
mean,
description.
Probably supply chain
uh,
issues, right? They're a new
yeah.
product, and
So
So
weird.
check them out, guys.
who knows?
So weird. We should just not stock these till they're better in stock. Economy shipping. 8 to 30 business days. Oy. Yikes.
How's that economy shipping?
Yikes, Areno.
Free for that. that much.
Yikes, Areno. Alright, well.
What's the thing on the disc called freezer? It's a air cooler that's
It's free!
it's free if you want to
Sir.
order. Mention you want the freezer 0 and you want built on the West Coast.